pointed right in my mouth.
All right, ready?
Excellent. Yep.
Alrighty, welcome back to the Son of a Boy Dad podcast. Today it is October 27th. It is 11 a.m. Sunday. First ever, I think it's the first ever Sunday morning recording of Son of a Boy Dad podcast. Such a bummer we can't talk ball yet.
You guys caught me coming right from Mass.
Yeah, I know. Crazy. I didn't know you were a Mass guy like that.
Me neither. Do you do this every Sunday?
I don't miss one, bro. 30th Sunday of the year.
Wow.
Is that true?
30th Sunday, bro. 30th Sunday in the year of our Lord. You should have heard today's reading. It would have knocked you boys off your fucking asses.
I kind of feel like you did something unforgivable, and now all of a sudden you're going back to Mass.
What? Like what?
Like maybe making a man uproot his life and move to New York City.
Oh my God. I didn't realize you were one of them.
No, I really don't. I haven't paid attention to that at all.
Yeah, I'm sure you haven't.
I really haven't. I know the bare minimum.
I'm about to go double platinum in the Barstool Reddit. Oh my God, it's amazing. Hopefully this comes out. Will this come out tomorrow or this come out Tuesday regularly?
Tuesday.
Yeah, we can put it out either way. It doesn't matter.
Well, I'm voting for Tate to stay in Chicago.
Oh, hell yeah. All right, well then we'll put it out Tuesday.
What are you voting for?
Me?
Yeah.
I wasn't planning on voting. Do you think it's something I should do?
Well, the voter ID laws are basically set up that you're gonna have to do something. You're on the dossier. You've already been registered.
I was thinking about voting a couple times. I just voted for the election, like the actual election. I went in line 10 times. No one checked once. Just kept writing down different names.
Kanye.
Yeah. I actually did 10 for Trump, 10 for Kamala. Just canceled them out.
just for 20 pointless votes?
Just for the fuck of it. Just because why not?
Just because of no voter ID laws. I mean, the system's broken.
Yeah,
You're good to go either way.
Especially a white male like myself. No one was even looking.
Oh, yeah. You probably skated past there.
Yeah.
It was amazing. Where is that? Where is that? In the East Village? You just have a polling place right there?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I did 10 in person, and then I did 20 mail-in ballots.
That's so much mail.
I said I was mailing them for my friends. They couldn't make it to the post office.
Trust me, these are my boys. We put together a fucking potluck of voting options.
Rob says Trump. Okay. One Trump.
What do you think they're gonna do with like the obvious database of phone numbers that they have to like spam text people? Because it's not like the spam text messages are gonna stop. Like they have our data, they have our numbers, and they have access to us at all times. It's not like they're about to slow it down.
They'll probably sell the phone numbers to like the Funny Bone, and then they'll have them be able to promote shows through it. For like when I'm having an awfully light weekend, they'll send out 200,000 text messages.
Hey, Patriot, you want to go to Magoobies?
Dude, I don't know why, I haven't gotten a single text.
I probably have gotten 12 texts since we just sat down.
Yeah, everyone keeps talking about how many texts they're getting. I haven't gotten one from Trump or Kamala.
I've been responding stop to all of them.
Really?
And then they say, okay, we've been removed you from the Spinsters for Kamala Anti-Defamation League women for, fucking aerobatic exercise bullshit.
Did you see that Trump's doing MSG today?
So,
he's doing the round.
Is he actually?
I have no idea. I was looking at it, though. Apparently, tickets are free. You just sign up. I was thinking about going.
I keep on seeing online these, like, Australian people and, like, British people who recount their experience going to a Trump rally. And it's kind of nice to see it through somebody else's eyes. They seem like they're pretty fired up about it.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I don't know if I got NBA Settel, but is Tony Hinchcliffe is going to be speaking at the rally?
Is that
In
real?
Is
New
that
York?
right?
I heard that. I don't know. I probably got Settel.
You got
I probably got
Settled. I
ball
think
sack.
you got Settled a couple weeks ago, and we didn't know.
Yeah, about I mean, it doesn't even matter at this point. I'm just anything I see online, I'm reporting as news. It's not on me to fucking be the discerning source of fucking fact checking. If it's making it across my desk, I'm assuming that whoever put it there is fucking being honest with me. So, Tony Hinchcliffe was banging Cardi B while she was 9 months pregnant. Is the official word that I got.
Oh man, just mixing up ML football with the news.
We're
Guys,
gonna
I
basically
drank-
have to talk. Oh yeah. What'd you do last night, Francis?
I drank 10 beers.
Bro, 10
counted
beers.
how many
is,
beers
10
I
beers is nada. Also, when you texted, you were like, just hit 10. Bro, you hit 5, 6 hours prior to that. You were averaging like one beer an hour.
That's not right. There's no way that's right. You're making that up.
I didn't say anything because I was like, I don't really feel like shaming you for your lack of beers.
By the time I'd sent you I just said 10 thing, I had 10 a while before that, but I hadn't reported it.
Supposedly. I mean, I don't know if I'm supposed to
fine.
trust that.
I was fine.
Yeah, you only had 10 beers.
I thought I would be, if you told me how you thought I might feel after 10 beers versus how I actually felt, I was very, I don't really know why I set it up the way I just said it, but
Yeah, tell where you were. I think it's way more interesting if you just had 10 beers on your couch or in your hotel room. I think that's significantly less interesting than the actual circumstance you were in because you're at a sweet costume party. Your costume looked fucking incredible.
yeah.
You were at the castle,
I went to,
bro. You were
I
at the
went
King's
to-
Castle.
I went to Shane Gillis had a Halloween party, and everyone had to wear costumes, and I went to Spirit Halloween and walked in, and the first rack had a Chucky costume, and I saw that the guy on the cover of the costume box had the exact same hair that I do for Chucky, so I just thought, well, that's easy. I won't even have to wear a wig. And I just went as Chucky.
Yeah, your costume was great.
Thanks.
Have you
And
done
then-
Chucky before?
No.
That felt like one that you might have like done 100 times because it fits so well.
Yeah, it was pretty spot on, pretty easy. And we had a lot of fun. But I was trying to drink beer for beer with Shane.
Gillis.
That was my goal. And that's right. And
I do that every night, just by myself. I go, how many would Shane have right now?
I kept pace with him. In fact, I actually overtook him because he went to have a hot chicken sandwich. He hired a food truck to sit in the parking lot or the driveway and make it was a hot chicken. It was amazing, the food. And when he went to get his chicken sandwich, I actually overtook him on the beer count. But then I got to 10 and I Irish goodbye'd because I knew I would. If I said I am going, they would have been like, "You're not done drinking beers."
Yeah, it looked fun. The costumes were great. I love a good costume
fun.
party where everyone tries.
Yeah, people tried.
Yeah.
I mean, Dan Soder and Katie were the runaway hit costume, I would say. They went as the Wet Bandits from Home Alone, and they did everything to the nines.
Yeah.
Dan had the iron that fucking Macaulay Culkin presses against his face or whatever.
Oh yeah.
That was really good.
That's
Who else
always
had some good costumes? I saw that picture. Who else had some American classics? Who was underrepresented? Who was there? Give us all the details. I want this to be treated like a fucking TMZ report of everything that happened at this exclusive comedy Halloween party.
I saw Billy did blackface. That's always a fun one.
Dude, that was the running joke. Billy came as a raisin, and he bought this preposterous raisin costume on Etsy. that had no hole for his face. There was no
That's
he was
so
looking
brutal.
He was looking sideways out of one of the eyes. So in order to talk to you, he had to turn so that he could look out the right eye at you. And then I was like, dude, how are you drinking? Are you drinking through the eye hole? And he goes, no, I just bring my arms into the costume. And anytime you see me tilt back like this, I'm having a sip of my drink.
That's hilarious.
And he was so defenseless, and people just kept coming up to him and sort of like boxing him in the stomach, and he couldn't see them coming. So, and also he had to support the costume with his own head. Like all the weight of the entire costume was just resting on his head. And he said that halfway through the party, he had so much neck pain that he had to take it off.
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
Yeah. But that was really fun. McKeever came as a priest. That was pretty funny.
Why is that funny?
I just saw a priest this morning. Yeah, he seemed like a normal guy.
What's funny
don't
about
know.
a priest?
I don't know. It was just strange to see someone as a priest at like a Halloween party. I guess I feel like I don't see that very often. It felt a little bit
I get
sacrilegious.
the costume. I just don't get what's the funny part about that.
Here's what we'll do, Sass. Next year, I'll try to get you an invite so that you can see it for yourself, and then maybe you'll have a better understanding with your own boots on the ground.
Dude, I started biking, and then I got 4 hours in, I got a flat, and I had to turn around. I was literally on the turnpike, and I had to swing back because I was running out of miles on my Silver City bike.
Okay, I got a story that's not I won't tell a story. I'll stop prefacing stories with this, but I got in trouble and for doing something weird, and I want you guys to tell me how weird you think this is, because Shane was giving me a lot of shit for it. Shane Gillis.
I'd love if it was like something just like really bad. You're like, so I was just grabbing asses at the party, and Shane pulls me aside. He says, "That's not cool, man."
I herded a bunch of kids into the basement, and I just...
I said, "Shane, come downstairs. You're gonna fucking love this."
Here's what happened. So I went over there early. The party started at like 8 o'clock, and I went over to his house at 4. And he told me to come because I had to pick up his costume as well. I had to pick up something for him at Spirit Halloween. So I went over there early and thought maybe I can help them get set up and whatever. And when I arrived, Shane was not home. He had run out to get trash bags and ice and some other things for his errand or whatever. So his girlfriend was there, and then this other woman, this older woman, whose name was Franchi. That was her real name. And they were setting up, and they were in the sort of like area where the party was going to be, which was 100 yards away from the house. And I said, "Do you want any help?" And they said no. And so then I said, "Okay, cool. I'm going to just sit in a chair in front of the house and read a book." I found 1984 by George Orwell in Shane's house, and I was just sitting down reading it. And it was like 3 or 4 o'clock, and there was this lovely sunlight that was coming in through the trees, and I thought I could use a little sun. And so I took my shirt off and sat in the chair and read the book. And when Shane got home, his girlfriend told him that I had taken my shirt off to read a book. And he came up to me and he goes, "Did you take your shirt off while my girlfriend was here and it was just like the two of you guys?" And I was like, there was also another woman here, and he locked the door on me as like a joke, but I couldn't come in the house. And I don't really know how angry he was or how big of a problem it was, but in hindsight, I guess it was pretty weird. I didn't even see them, and I wanted to get a little bit of sun, and they were so far away that I thought it would be fine.
What were you going to do with the sunlight?
Well, I was just getting a little bit of sun. In fact, I had it on my back, so like I was facing the other way.
You were facing the windows of the house?
I was facing, it was coming in sideways, and I was facing along, like away from wherever the ladies were.
That's fucking insane. That's like one of the craziest things I've ever heard.
Yeah.
If I got home and I had a girl at my house and I got home and you were outside shirtless, I'd start throwing stuff around the house.
I'd take it out on her. I'd be like, that's what you like?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it in hindsight. But, like, again, I wasn't doing it to be a creep. I thought I was completely alone, and we're out in the country, and he's got this house that has all this land, and I was, like, sitting in an orchard, basically, reading 1984. It was really pleasant, and it was such a nice temperature.
What was Fran Francia's role?
They were setting up the party. They were like way over in the house, the sort of like garage.
Yeah, they were on the east wing
area that the party was going to be in.
They were in the safe room. They were probably as far away from you possibly as they could be in the house.
They were slamming the panic button.
Shane, get home now.
Yeah, look, it was a bad look, and he gave me some shit for it, and I felt bad. It's just one of those things I wasn't even thinking about, you know?
Yeah, no, I don't think it's that big of a deal, but it's hilarious.
I think low-key a little bit, not quite as crazy of a move, but a little bit less crazy is just peeling another man's book off their shelf and just cracking it open from scratch. Like, did you start in the middle, or did you start at page 1, licked finger, and fucking cracked into Orwell?
I started at page 1. I had so much time to kill, and I didn't want to just sit on my phone playing chess like I've been doing for fucking the last 2 weeks, which is resulting in me having crazy screen time. And so I went into his house, and he only had 2 books in there, and they were both like up on the mantle. They were just out in the open. And I saw it was 1984 and The Grapes of Wrath by John Steinbeck. And I picked up 1984. It's pretty good. I'm going to reread it. I haven't read it since like high school.
I've never read it.
Oh, the parallels today are uncannibal.
Yeah.
The parallels today are uncanny. I think in like chapter 16, Tony Hinchcliffe goes to the round at Madison Square Garden. It's a 1-for-1 prophecy of what's actually happening in the world. It's super impressive.
They're comparing the Trump rally at MSG to when the KKK did the rally there.
No, it was the Nazis.
Oh, the Nazis
in
did.
38.
Yeah.
Which
They packed
like
that
awesome
bitch
rally.
out. They packed it out. They could have added a show.
It was like a basketball game in Serbia. They're like lighting paper towel rolls on fire and throwing them onto the court. They're playing Zombie Nation, and the fucking Nazis were going crazy.
Dude, I just saw a clip of that Serbian basketball team's home court.
Oh, yeah, it's sick.
That is the coolest basketball vibe I've ever seen anywhere in professional sports.
Yeah, they were saying that the American League is cooked. No
Did
passion.
you see that the Clippers are trying to do that? So the dude Steve Ballmer, who owns the Clippers, the software guy, he built a new arena for them, and there's like, he calls it the Wall, and it's first come first serve. You stand behind the basket. Everybody's supposed to be rowdy, and he was there in the first game, just going nuts. Like I don't know if you've ever seen him at his like TED Talk type of things that they did in the mid '90s, where he was just autistically swinging his arms and sweating from his armpits through like a blue Oxford shirt or something like that. He was a complete spaz, but I think that they're trying to make it into a thing. And they kick out fans of other teams. So if you go in there with like a LeBron jersey or something, you'll get kicked out of the stadium.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, I've long thought that the fact that we allow away fans to sit integrated with our home fans for sporting events in this country is a sign of the fact that we are just fucking weak when it comes to our sports fandom. Because in every other fucking country, when you go to a sporting event, there's a section for the away fans and a section for the home fans. And God forbid that they should mix, because it would absolutely lead to violence every single time.
I can't believe we even let them drink from the same water fountains.
Yeah. Dude, I went to see. I went and saw Liverpool play Man City at Anfield in Liverpool, and I remember that in between, like at halftime, you went in down below the seats and you basically like to get a drink or whatever, and even the concourse that ringed around the stadium was, you could walk all the way around, and then where the away fans section was, the part of the concourse that they were allowed access to was cordoned off between the rest of the concourse with like a heavy wire metal kind of cage fence that went from floor to ceiling. So you could see them and you could scream at each other, but they were in,
No
you couldn't
hands,
like
no
throw
touching.
things through. Yeah, exactly.
No touchy.
Those are even probably tame compared to countries that like don't have anything. You know what I mean? You know how some countries, like an impoverished country, will kill the referee, or they'll like knock the stadium down in a fit of passion, or flares and torches and shit like that. They're fucking dead serious about it. And like
Did
Uruguay,
you guys watch the World Series last night?
a little bit, yeah.
You see that that
Highlights.
second to last out for the Yankees, the strikeout?
Mm-hmm.
I saw that happen. I said to my friends, I was like, if you were in another country, they would have killed you for that. They would have just shot you in the head in the center of the diamond. They would have taken you. They would have taken you to the pitcher's mound at the end of the game and shot you in the back of the head.
I think they're trying to normalize it a little bit, like riots by fans. Like at the Ohio State game yesterday, they were throwing bottles onto the field. I feel like there's been a couple games recently where they start throwing bottles. Are you mewing right now, bro?
I'm mewing. You
Did
caught
I
me.
just catch you mid-mew?
You caught me mid-mew. Move on.
What was that, dude?
Move past it.
It was a full-on mew by you. I never caught you mewing like that. Damn, bro. You thought you were in the privacy of your own home.
You can't get caught mewing on Zoom. Devastating.
It's worse than the CNN anchor who got caught jerking off.
It is.
Lil Sass is going to lose his position at Barstool Sports. Stand up right now. I want to see if you're jelking. Stand up. I want to see if you have a weight attached to your penis. Like a fucking
Just a
Shaolin
cinder
monk.
block stretching my dick 3 feet long. Sorry if I seem a little tense, guys. My penis is stretched to triple its natural length.
Oh, my God. What have you been up to, Sass? Where you been?
Man, what a week it's been for me. I was on the road from Sunday to Thursday. 4 flights, 4 days. Brutal. Do not recommend. Still exhausted. Still feel like I have not caught up on sleep. But
What was the itinerary? Give us the day by day.
drove to Burlington on Sunday. Flew to Philly on Monday. Flew back to Burlington on Tuesday. Flew to Chicago on Wednesday. Flew home on Thursday night.
God damn.
Yeah, and
That's
then
brutal.
Black Ops 6 came out at midnight on Thursday, played until 4 a.m., and then it's just been like I can't play today. I got to take a break because
Thank
last
God.
night.
I don't believe that there's a world where you're not going to play today.
No, we got off last night and we were like, I'm not playing tomorrow because we played for too long last night. We played during the day and then Mook had a spot, so we took like a 3-hour break, and then we got back on around 9, got off at 3, and man, we were playing just normal, and then we got into zombies. We tried out zombies because that's in the new Call of Duty. I haven't played zombies in years, and we ended up we got it to like level like 40. And then we just like gave up because we were like, dude, I can't do this anymore.
Your eyes were bleeding?
Yeah, dude, it was like we were playing with a fucking random dude, and me and my buddy Peters both had him muted, and Mook was talking to him the entire time. And Mook thought that we were all gonna unmute him, and only he did. And dude, it just got to a point where we were literally like, I can't do this.
Talking to a stranger for 4 hours is insane. That's
Yeah.
like being trapped in an Uber ride.
Yeah. It's
and
crazy.
just having the conversation, like never going on your phone.
Yeah.
Why did you abandon your brother like that? That's a bad sign if I'm playing fucking a war game with you. You literally left your brother bleeding on the battlefield as he had to have a conversation with a stranger.
Well, because I'm the best player on the team, so I don't really need to be going to comms with anybody. But I mean, dude, let me read you these eliminations. Took a photo because it was a historic run for me. So I killed 2,135 zombies. The random dude killed 1,000. Matt killed 1,500, and Mook killed 941. I had over double the amount of kills that Mook had. I mean, I was just putting on a clinic. The zombies didn't stand a chance against me.
He was director of communications, bro. You had him yapping the entire time. He couldn't even focus on the game. Of course you were doing better than him. You had his hands tied. You had a weight on his fucking ankles.
Once you get to hour 3 on zombies, it's like you're just numb. Like, we weren't even speaking. It was just silent, just like going through the motions of just killing more and more zombies.
Wow, that's awesome.
And then, I got off and I was like, I think we might have like set the world record there. And then I looked it up and some dude died at level 256 and we died at 40. So it's like, if you go to level 256, that means you must have been playing the game for over 30 hours straight. Just like a consistent... Because you can't pause.
You have
zombies.
like an IV. You have an IV of Mountain Dew if you're doing that.
Yes.
You have an IV of Mountain Dew Code Red going right into your bloodstream.
Exactly.
And like a hanging apparatus that has a vape in front of your mouth.
Yeah.
Like a harmonica.
Yeah. And dude, you
like Bob Dylan.
You can't pause it. Like, once you start zombies, you are locked in until you're done.
Sass, can you question? So first of all, can you pause zombies?
No.
Okay. No. And
You
second
can't pause
question,
online, bro.
What caused the zombies to mutate into zombies? What was the sort of pandemic origin story for these beings?
I'm not sure. I don't know in this one. I know in the old ones they were Nazi zombies. But I think this one's a little too futuristic for them to be Nazi zombies. I'm not quite sure. But I think maybe if you play the campaign, you'll figure out why they're zombies. I feel like that's been in the old campaigns, but I really don't know.
Gotcha.
Where's it based? What time of what like year is it based in?
Like 1990 Iraq.
Oh, cool.
So it was
Gulf
before the
War.
Wuhan lab.
It was before the Wuhan lab, so they're not COVID zombies. That'll be a good one. That'll be a fun Call of Duty when that comes out eventually.
There's Saddam bees.
Yeah, there's Saddam and
Muammar Gaddafi's.
I guess I haven't played the campaign, so I don't really
Gaddafi's.
know too much about what takes place. I know
I was
it's
reading about the
pre-9/11.
campaign. I was reading about the campaign.
What'd you read?
It said that basically Black Ops 6, this game is going to be the new and improved of the Black Ops, major improvements on Black Ops 5. And Sass, is it still the case that there are two different developing companies that make Call of Duty, and one of them really knows how to make it good, and then the other one is bad, so every other game is good and bad?
Kind of. It depends on how you think. I mean, there's like Activision, and then there's Treyarch. I'm trying to think of what is that both of them?
Did you actually read about this, Francis?
No, I have never been less interested in a topic.
Oh no, they're published by Activision. They're
There we go.
developed by Infinity Ward, and then Treyarch, and then Sledgehammer Games.
The
Well, I
fact that you
think-
got Saddambies out of something that you don't give a fuck about is pretty damn good.
Yeah. Well, I'm just here to riff,
Black Ops 6 is Treyarch. People like the Treyarch games more than the other ones, I think. I don't
Got
really
it.
notice a
That's what I
difference.
read. Yeah, no, that's what I was told too. Because the Treyarch ones are truer to the character, and they have better graphic development and storylines.
Yeah, they have better graphics, and they're also they run smoother interface. You know how it goes.
Yeah, right.
The Osama bin Laden's.
To be honest, all this
That
talk
doesn't work
about
as
Black
Sounds
Ops
like a
6,
good dessert.
all this talk
Yeah,
about
that sounds
Black Ops
amazing.
6 has me wanting to play Black Ops 6.
I had a feeling. We're going to talk you right into it.
No, I can't. I got to take a break. Also, ball's on in an hour and 15. Let's get real.
Wow.
I've been waiting all day. I've been waiting all day for
Sunday morning.
at 1.
Football on TV. We're going to have fun.
Hey, Jack, it's a fact the show's back in town. I love that song. I love that song, and I love the concert, like the fake concert. I listen to that song every day. It's in my workout playlist.
Who sings it? It's almost like a mark of how interchangeable the female country stars are. That they're just like randomly, that they could just go from Carrie Underwood to fucking Miranda Lambert or like whoever sings all these songs. Is it still Carrie Underwood?
I think it's still Carrie Underwood. Correct?
Hey Jack, it's a fact.
Show's back in town. What's the Monday Night Football one?
It's I've been waiting all day for a Monday night.
See, I don't understand that's what it should be, because I've never waiting all day for Sunday night, because the Sunday night game always sucks. I'm waiting all day for 1 p.m. on Sunday.
Yeah,
What's
that's
the-
why you got.
What's
I
the
could see
most
waiting all day for
primetime
Monday
spot?
night. Probably Monday.
What's the most coveted sort of major primetime slot for football? I think it is Sunday night football. I think it's that more than Monday night.
I think it's Monday, because Sunday there's so much football on. By the end of the day, sometimes you're like, I don't even really feel like watching the primetime game. And then Monday, it's like you worked, and then like at the end of the night, you're like, oh shit, there's football on tonight. Let's watch the football game.
Guys, we're almost through
AKA,
October.
I've been waiting all day for Monday night.
I think October went the fastest of any month I've ever experienced in my whole life.
Yeah, it did really go by fast.
It's sad because I
Yeah.
don't like November very much.
November sucks.
Yeah.
November is such a fucking dud. Thanksgiving, fucking terrible.
I love
Thank
Thanksgiving.
Thank God for global warming, because we're gonna have an 80-degree November, and it's gonna be incredible. We're all gonna be-
Thanksgiving's one of my 2 favorite holidays.
I love Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I like Thanksgiving and I
But-
like the 4th of July.
I'm not as excited about Thanksgiving this year because typically we do it at my family's house in Florida, and that house is now gone.
What?
Destroyed by Milton.
Yeah, it got washed away.
It actually was.
Just
It
like-
wasn't Milton Tough.
Have I not talked to you guys about this? Our house is fucked.
I was gonna make a Milton joke.
It's completely
ass to it.
fucked. The whole front of the house got ripped off. It looks like an
What?
open-faced sandwich.
There's more space, so you more space for you to pop your shirt off and sun out front.
Yeah, I could read my book in peace out there. That's exactly right. I got
What
a big
the
dog.
fuck? What
I just
what
watched
happened?
a documentary about a dude who started a fishing lodge in the Bahamas, and his whole entire lodge was destroyed by a hurricane too.
Yeah.
I watched it and I said, this reminds me of Francis.
Mm-hmm.
It's called It's called 1,000 Casts. It's a very good documentary. It's on Delta.
I've seen that. I've seen that one.
It's about fly fishing.
No,
Imagine
I-
your last Thanksgiving. Imagine your last year's Thanksgiving compared to this one.
I saw a different documentary, 1,000 Casts. It was a compendium of the 1,000 greatest sitcom ensemble groups ranked.
It was about
And
the
they said number
50th
one
season
was
of SNL.
Friends. Number one was Friends.
It was about the best podcast that comedians have done.
Yeah, it was about
guys see this?
about Rogan's 1,000th episode.
You seeing this
1,000
big dog?
Casts.
This dog just opened the door and came in.
I love when
Where
dogs
are
do
you?
that shit.
I'm at my friend's house. They have this enormous dog. It's a
Ever heard
Newfoundland
of a little
Bernese
guy
mix.
named Tony Hinchcliffe? That's where he is right now. He's at Hinchcliffe's Palace.
Hinchcliffe Manor. Yeah.
Oh my god! But yeah, Francis,
thinking-
your last Thanksgiving, you were fully married and had a house in Florida.
God damn. Deep cuts.
I'm not trying to
now
come
look
at
at
you.
you.
No, I
I'm
know.
not trying to come at you.
That's
It's
okay.
Just,
That's okay.
It's just you're. I don't know how you could still love Thanksgiving. It's just
Ron, if there's anything I've learned, it's that, you smile and shake my hand with one hand, and then you go right to Dave and you say, it'd be funny is if we made Francis and his ex-wife get back together, and we should vote on it. What do you say we vote on them getting back together?
against their will.
If all he wants to talk about is how sad he is about his divorce, then maybe we should just make him get back together with her.
That would be an awesome video. That's content right there.
Yeah, that's the fastball. That's 99 on the black right there.
Right. Dave's
Oh my
look,
God.
I, it wouldn't have been my idea, but if that's what the people want, we'll set up a vote.
Yeah, he passes the buck to me.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking amazing. But yeah, Thanksgiving, great time of the year, I guess.
I love it. I personally love it. And this year, we're going to have an even better view of the ocean because the front of the house is gone. So we'll be doing it, it'll be either an amazing view or we're going to be looking out at the ocean through like duct tape and the type of temporary setup that you often see on the front windows of like very bad cars.
Yeah, you're going to have the trash bag windows for your house.
Yeah. Trash bag windows on the house, lightly blowing in the breeze. making the sounds that a person makes when you see a mob hit where they kill them by putting a plastic bag over their head.
The mouth taping suffocation.
That's going to be fun. I like the idea of you guys having dinner, but like one half of the table is just like split in half. So half of the people are sitting on the floor, but you guys are just trying to act like nothing happened.
Mm-hmm.
So where are you going to go? Are you going to go to Florida and just go to a different property down there?
I'm not sure yet. I actually don't know what we're doing exactly. My sister's pregnant and very pregnant, so I don't think they're going to be able to travel.
You have a sister?
So we may just go to them. Yep.
Banger.
I actually have two sisters.
Banger.
One who lives around D.C., which you know about, and then another one who lives elsewhere.
The lone boy, the lone Ellis man.
Very curious about this second sister.
You would be, you freak.
I'm going to pop my shirt off in front of her and read.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, except you don't read.
Bro, I was
Or
literally
take your shirt
texting you
off.
yesterday about books.
Take your pants off and listen to an audiobook.
Just looking to get some
Yeah.
sun. You don't mind if I pull my cock out in your front yard, do you? Crazy.
I'm telling you, he's gonna make that into a thing.
You were one step away. You were one step away from that. Just going full cock out. You don't mind if I get my bird a little sunshine, do you?
Well,
Looks like Shane might be stuck in some traffic. You don't mind if I?
That gives me 15 more minutes to sun my cock. I could point you to the study.
Yeah, Shane's not going to be back for at least an hour. You don't mind if I pop
Oh,
the top,
boy.
do you?
oh,
Pop
boy.
the top, let her breathe.
Sass, when was the last time you took your shirt off and like around people?
Oh, years.
Really?
Years. I genuinely don't know.
Wow.
I don't take my shirt off in front of myself. I have to put fucking tape over the mirror in the bathroom before I get in the shower.
Tape over your nipples.
Yeah.
He uses the shower curtain as like a bathrobe. He just shrouds himself in the shower curtain and lets the water run down the inside of it.
I have a blackout shower curtain.
Like pouring hot sauce down a fucking cheesy gordita crunch wrap. Oh, speaking of, guess what we did, Sass? Guess what Ronan and I did?
Something fucking dumb, probably.
We stopped at Wendy's on the way back from Philly.
Hell yeah. How was that?
At like 11 o'clock, maybe even midnight, we stopped at Wendy's.
Wendy's is, that's a day ruiner.
Well, the other option was Taco Bell.
Taco Bell over Wendy's every time, dude.
As far as day ruining,
Yeah.
Taco Bell is a life ruiner.
No.
What are you talking about?
No, dude.
Yes,
Taco
brother.
Bell
That's
is just
dog
taco.
food.
No,
It's
dude.
dog food.
Wendy's is dog food.
No. Wendy's was right choice. And we made the decision
dude,
together.
If you get like 3 soft tacos, just seasoned beef, lettuce, tomato, that you're gonna feel better, so much better than you will if you have Wendy's.
I didn't feel great after the Wendy's. I was just sort of following Roan's lead because I haven't eaten that since probably like 20 years,
true.
I would say.
Yeah.
That's not true. You were starving on the way home, and you
I was just letting
insisted that
Roan
we
guide
stop.
us.
No.
I knew
I was
he was
willing to
hungry.
fast. I was willing to
I
fast.
was really willing to fast.
That's
Well, the
crazy that
three
you
of
guys
us-
stopped. What was it, an
Well,
hour
the
drive home?
The 3 of us went out to dinner, and they didn't bring our dinner out.
That is true.
That's what happened.
We did forget about that.
That's what happened.
That was unbelievable.
Yeah. Well, and also at that dinner we were at, I was telling Sass about how my second sister just passed away, and he was so mad that they were not bringing our food out. He was like, dude, I just don't get where the food is. It's Monday night.
I was
There's
so,
nobody in here.
I was so unbelievably hungry, and we ordered
Francis
food.
was crying, though.
Yeah.
I know, but I mean, at a certain point, the hunger takes over.
There were other people at the bar passing their martini glasses under my chin in order to make them dirtier martinis from my
The salty
tears.
Isn't it weird
Yeah.
that hunger is really the only feeling that you get that could really just make you be like you don't give a fuck about anything else besides for you. Like if you were like my sister died and I was starving, I'd be like, that sucks, but we really got to eat, dude. I'm fucking starving right now.
No, I would say another feeling is grief. And I had grief from her passing, and that made me not care about anything else.
Dude, hunger takes grief 9 times out of 10. If you're really hungry,
If you're really grieving,
if you're really
have you ever
hungry,
really grieved?
you're starving. You're starving.
He's
I
definitely
mean-
never really grieved.
In this scenario, I was so upset.
I've been
that
grieving my whole life, brother.
I said, I don't even care if I get hit by a car right now. I don't care. And I wasn't like, I've never been so hungry that I wouldn't care if I got hit by a car.
Dude, I've been hungry to the point that if I got hit by a car, I would just bounce back up and try and find the closest food spot. I'd pop up like a fucking cockroach that you just stepped on.
Like a homeless person, like
Yeah.
a possum,
Yeah. And I go, where's the fucking food?
just walking on 2 broken legs. And the problem was, Francis and I ordered appetizers, but I think one of them was like a deep fried like
Mushroom.
mushroom
fuck is
dish
that?
or something. And what was the other one? Oh, it was like a steak
Beef
tartare.
carpaccio.
Yeah. And so Sass couldn't touch either of them.
No, I
couldn't
could,
eat
but I
either.
was like, I'm starving. I'm just going to wait for my burger. Like, I just ordered a burger. I'll just wait for that. And
Yeah,
then
at least
an
we got to
hour
eat
goes by.
appetizers.
An
Sass
hour
didn't
goes
even-
by.
And we had cocktails.
I was just
Sass wasn't
slamming club
drinking.
soda.
And Sass thought that those were our main dishes, so he was getting double mad because he was like, they just brought out your entrees and didn't bring me shit. What the
Well,
fuck
because it
is
was like
this?
30 minutes had passed, and I was like, "Are they not going to bring out my burger?" And then the worst thing is when we asked the bartender, we were like, "Hey, just checking in on the food. It's been like an hour," and then he goes, "I'll go check with the chef," and then he comes back and he goes, "It's looking like it's going to be another 15," which that just means
Yeah.
we forgot about the order. We literally have not started making it
They
yet.
hadn't started, and Road and I ordered 2 lake trout, and it was really like, I don't understand why that would take very long. It doesn't take that long to cook lake trout, lake bass.
You can't use
bass.
lake trout. We've been over this. You can't use lake trout in the joke because lake trout is an actual type of trout.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
And it wasn't
Joke,
lake
what
trout.
joke?
It was steelhead.
Steelhead.
Steelhead trout. We went over it.
No, I
Remember, I went
definitely
over the
wouldn't
whole
have
thing.
ordered-
I
I
was like,
wouldn't have
"There's
ordered a
huge rainbow
steelhead."
trout," and I showed you guys photos of what steelhead trout look like. That was. I told you. I remember I said they call steelhead the fish of 1,000 casts.
Look, I don't want to get into some weird debate about like fucking carpenter, steelworking, trout, and
Carpenter.
bass.
About forcing girls to give you blowjobs. Like,
Carpenter used to be in the old zombies, and when you picked it up, it would go Carpenter. Yeah.
Let's go back to that. Let's talk more about the zombies.
Dude,
Comment section is gonna love that.
you can't be mad about zombies talk. This is a huge deal. This game is huge. It's not like when I was talking about Minecraft and no one's really playing Minecraft right now. It's like this is the talk of the town.
What town?
Totally.
The world. This is the talk of the world, bro.
Okay, fair enough.
Everyone I know is
After
dialed
you
in.
did it, after we couldn't get dinner and we went over to Helium, when were we talking about Sass having like the perfect order cooked up for Helium? Was it before we didn't get dinner, or was he like, oh, he's not even gonna want to eat dinner with us because he's so familiar with like the Bavarian pretzel bites at Helium, or like the deep fried macaroni hot dog, or whatever the fuck you always get at Helium? And then sure enough, we got backstage at Helium and he was like, all of the regular, just
Yeah.
my regular.
Was sitting there waiting for him. They knew he was coming.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
no,
he
what
was
I was
saying
saying was you got to avoid the
The
buffalo
bites. You got to avoid the buffalo bites. And he was like, oh, man, green room food. I'm not excited about it. It doesn't do well for my stomach. So then he went with a much safer, healthier option and ordered a basket of khaki-colored chicken tenders and fries.
They were great. No stomach problems from those. The buffalo bites. The buffalo bites will ruin your month.
No, if those chicken tenders were the color of the uniforms of the soldiers in Desert Storm, we wouldn't have lost a single American life. They would have been perfect camouflage in the Middle East. They were so fucking beige and khaki colored. There wasn't an ounce of any type of color in any of them. It was
Bro, this
foul.
angle is insane. All we can see is the bottom half of your face.
What, brother?
That's how podcasts should be. You don't need
Bro,
to see
did
any
you-
of this.
Did you dress up for Mass?
Oh, just standard stuff. Just
Was that the
standard,
shirt you
just a
wore?
standard three-piece.
white t-shirt, three-piece suit, doesn't matter what you wear. All that matters is who you're with. And I was with the Lord Jesus Christ. I was walking with Jesus. They were talking about Jesus's last his final miracle that he performed. Does anyone know what it is? Anyone in the class know what Jesus's final miracle was?
When he turned the water to
fucking
wine.
IBS.
Yeah, Big Sass's his leaky gut.
Was it when he
Yeah.
lifted the fucking like 300,000-pound crucifix and walked like
No, that
20 miles?
that was a
with it?
miracle, bro.
That was a miracle.
No, he was doing that shit on purpose, bro. He was that was Goggins. That wasn't a miracle. That was him literally carrying the boats. It was he cured a blind man. His last act, his last miracle,
Just
last
one?
recorded miracle. Just a single blind man. This dude was begging for it. They said that Jesus was giving a speech, and this dude cried out and was like, "Please cure me." And at first, Jesus was like, "Be quiet."
Yeah.
Jesus was probably just talking to a big group of people, and this fucking ass-naked blind dude was screaming at him. And then eventually he just relented and was like, "Fine," and fucking fixed his blindness and was like, go on your way.
Hecklers will be alienated.
Yeah. Yeah, it was fucking classic, bro. You guys should have come to church with me.
I did one of those. I did one
Bartolomeo?
of those Zoom masses this morning.
Zoom Mass is what we used to call the lacrosse team at UMass
Very funny. Very
because
funny.
they were a bunch of fucking animals.
I think that's just what
By
they
the way-
call the UMass. Zoomass.
No, this was Zoom ass.
Welcome to the fucking
Zoom
jungle,
ass.
bitch.
Yeah. Did I tell you guys the story about how right before we played Zoomass my freshman year, like half their team got expelled from school because they had gone to a frat party where someone was talking shit to one of them. So the captains of the team, I think, told a bunch of the like younger guys to go back to their like dorms and get baseball bats and lacrosse shafts and come back to the party, which they did, and then they beat the shit out of that guy with like weapons.
Lacrosse shaft that's an insane thing to beat someone up with because they're like kind of lightweight.
I know.
You know what I mean? They're like hollow. It like probably doesn't hurt. It's like probably beating up someone with like a spoon.
Oh, I mean, also they whistle as you like bring them through the air like lightsabers.
Yeah, it's like using wiffle ball bats to beat someone's ass.
Yeah. And we beat UMass that year, which we were all really shocked by because we didn't know it had happened so close to the game that we didn't actually know half the team was expelled. And so we were like, man, we're so good. We're going to be good this year. But we had just beaten a team that had like brought, fucking high school kids up from local Massachusetts schools in order to play us.
Getting expelled from college is pretty brutal. That's going to be a rough conversation with your parents when you just show up at home one day.
Well, I think we had a policy at our school that if your roommate died during a semester, that you automatically got straight A's for the entire semester.
That's a weird ass thing to do. That feels like you're just asking for someone to kill their roommate.
Well, I mean, if not that, at least let them know, like, hey, listen, I hate to tell you this, but you're gaining a lot of weight.
Yeah.
And,
just wanted to give you a heads up. It's not going to get better.
Yeah.
There's no light at the end of the tunnel. Like, anyways, man, have a good one. I'm going to head out.
I don't see it improving for you.
I'm going to leave this gun with one bullet on it on the countertop. Don't touch it.
Have you seen my loaded gun anywhere? I think it's under your pillow. Anyways, man, I'm going to head out.
It was right by my
glad.
noose.
Yeah, I'm so glad I just got that refill of 90 fucking Xanax pills, which, by the way, if you take all of them at once, you won't feel anything.
Ever again.
Statistically speaking, they say it's the most peaceful way to go out. But what would I know? I only take one.
That's the plot of that TV show, Tell Me Lies. Like within the first 10 minutes, the girl dies, the roommate dies or whatever.
Is it based on that story of the girl that like told the guy, her friend, that he should kill himself and then he did?
No, but that is a fucking crazy story.
What, the AI thing? Are you guys talking about the AI thing?
You're disappearing so much.
Where are you going, dude?
What do you mean?
All we see.
Dude, I had a
we were
buddy
talking about the AI.
I had a buddy at he went to Catholic University, and
Dude,
he got
tilt your fucking the two of you.
I had a buddy who went to Catholic University, and he got expelled on his first day. They found him passed out in a parking garage, just like a lifeless body. And they were like, "You're kicked out of school," as a freshman during like orientation week.
That's
and he had paid
awesome.
a year of tuition. It's like $50,000, and they just fucking kicked him out immediately. That sucks so bad, having to tell your parents and then just enrolling at a different school, having them pay another $50,000 just because you couldn't figure out the first day.
Yeah, I would be
Jesus.
rip shit. I would be
What?
rip shit if that happened.
What is rip shit? What is rip shit?
You've never heard that?
No, bro. Put me onto some new slang.
Just means like pissed as hell, like ape shit. Like you ever hear a white dude say he's going ape shit?
Yes, I've heard
That
that.
means clear the room.
Or going postal. That's another classic one.
Postal's a great one. Going FedEx.
Going Amazon Prime.
I think DHL might be an actual criminal organization.
Really? I don't even know what DHL is. I just know the Frank Ocean song.
I'm telling you, every time I've ever shipped anything with DHL, because I only seem to have to use it when I'm shipping things internationally. So if I order something from a foreign country, or like I bought those rugs in Morocco and had them shipped through DHL, and I just got this email out of nowhere that like, I think it went to my spam folder, that said that my packages were at the border and I had to pay an import fee of $48, and I like did, but I never, I don't know, that troubled me.
Dude, have you ever ordered something from like Amazon and then they send it with like a third party delivering service and it's just like some dude just shows up at your house?
It's got tape all over the box.
And it's like, dude, those are the worst ones.
It looks like a child's car seat that got lost in the luggage at the airport and they delivered it to you from a windowless van at 2 a.m.
Dude, I got in a battle with customer service at Amazon when they were delivering through that guy. I was hitting them up because I got a notification. I was waiting on a package, and then I got a notification that was like, your package your delivery driver tried to deliver your package, but there was no one home. And I was like, I've been waiting for this package the entire day. I was waiting at my phone. No one showed up. No one tried to get in. And then they were like, we're going to try and have him bring it back. And then I got the package like 2 weeks later.
What was it? What was inside?
I don't really remember. Oh, I think it was something for my Wyoming trip.
Waiters?
No, we wet weighted in
Flies?
Wyoming. It might have been flies, but no, it was an
Bug
Amazon package. It might have
Probably
been
bug spray.
Might have been my chair, perhaps.
Oh, your folding chair?
Yeah. Well, I got a really
Did it
nice small folding chair. Breaks down real
Did it
small.
have cup holders in it? Did it have those mesh cup holders?
No, this one doesn't. It's
Camping
the
mattress?
Heliox.
I'm not familiar with that one.
The Helinox chair. They're very nice. They break down real small. I love them. I actually might pop that thing open right now. Watch Sunday ball in it.
No way. You're gonna have your. There's no chance that you're not beating off by halftime of the early slate. I could tell how energized you are. You look horny as hell today, bro. I could smell it through the screen. I cracked the window. I could smell you from the East Village. Pheromones fucking spilling out.
Please.
You need church, bro. You get wise. You need the church. You need
I'm
to
on
go see
semen
Reverend
retention.
Cleophas James.
I'm on
Like
semen
the-
retention right now.
I know you're not, bro. I know that's a lie.
8 hours, no fap. Going on hour 8, no fap. I want to
That
read
can't be
off.
true.
I want to read off my long parlay for today, just in case I win, so people can give me my flowers. Alrighty, let's talk about Game Time. Game Time is the official ticketing partner of Barstool Sports. Look, guys, we love Game Time. All right, everyone knows that on this podcast, we love Game Time. We love getting out, going to live events, whether it's a concert, a football game, or a comedy show. We always use Game Time, the official ticketing partner of Barstool Sports. You know how much we love Game Time. Now with their brand new Game Time Picks feature, they're making it even easier to get to go to a game. And we like that. We like it being as easy as possible to go to a game. Game Time Picks filters out the fluff to show you only incredible deals on great seats, so you don't have to waste time searching through thousands of tickets. I was looking at tickets for the Yankees-Dodgers game, and I saw an amazing Game Times pick deal for only a couple $100, and that's not bad for a World Series game. Just pull up your chosen event and turn on the Game Time Picks setting at the top of the screen, or browse the best local Game Time Picks deals near you on your Game Time app homepage. What are you waiting for? I'm going to go buy those Yankees-Dodgers tickets now with Game Time Picks. Download the Game Time app and use code BOYDAD to easily score great deals with the new Game Time Picks. Guys, head on over to Game Time and just do not be afraid to go out and see some stuff live. What time is it? It's mother freaking game time. Goodbye. Back to the show. Bring flowers.
You ain't winning this parlay, bro.
Send flowers.
I prayed for you to win the parlay at church today, and the Lord looked me dead in the eye and said he ain't doing it.
I'm not making that happen.
He said I can't make that happen.
All of my bets today revolve around Jaden Daniels playing.
That was dumb. Well, he is going to play though, isn't he?
I think he's gonna play. All right, I got Ravens money line, Lions money line, Packers money line, Texans money line, Bucks money line, Bills -3, Chiefs money line, Commanders money line, 49ers money line, Eagles Bengals over 47.5.
That's
So you
all
picked
in
all
one parlay.
favorites.
Yeah, that is 15 to pay out 1,500.
So if there's a single upset in the NFL this week, your parlay's cooked.
Ferrone. Dude, first of all, it annoys you. It's so dumb when people say this. When people go, "Oh, we only pick the favorites." Dude, then do it. You do it.
What?
You do it.
what? Do what?
And also, those are not all favorites. The Commanders are not a favorite. The Bucks are not a
And-
favorite.
You made a really smart bet by saying, I don't think the Bills are going to necessarily, I'm just expecting them to cover.
No, the
Yeah, he
Bills.
said
I had the
he's saying
Bills
they're going to win and cover.
win
Minus
and
3.
cover. They're minus
Oh,
3.
you have them both? Oh, good,
Yeah.
good. Smart.
Because I think the Seahawks are really overrated.
I'm going to ride with you, bro. Put that on the DraftKings Sportsbook, DK partner. Throw it on the DraftKings Sportsbook and let me click on it and ride with you. I don't want to enter all of it.
I don't know how to do that, but I'll try. Oh, I think
Okay,
I got to
hit up
do it
Jack
in like
McCarthy.
that Barstool chat.
Hit up Jack McCarthy. He'll be able to put one out like Son of a Boy Dad Parlay or something like that.
Yeah.
They need you. We should start putting bets in, though, like as a podcast and submitting them. Do you guys want to bet like hockey? Start betting hockey or something?
Sure.
I
Like
got
the
home from
Celtics?
Hawaii 2 weeks ago, and I'm still throwing the chaka.
It's so fucking sick.
It's fucking awesome.
Are you in Gladwin?
Yeah.
I thought you were in Gladwin. I could tell by the
How'd you know that?
sconces. I could tell by the the inlaid light ahead above you.
How'd you know that I was here?
I feel like I could tell the guy's handiwork that does that.
Yeah.
And that's not a modular home. That's a custom built home. I could tell.
Oh, it's a nice place.
How do you have
Yeah.
friends in every city? How come every city you go to, you're like, I'm just crashing with one of my friends?
Places where the whiskey battles.
Not even just friends, though. It's like you have friends that all have, like, guest bedrooms.
Listen, Sass, I think this is the difference between me branching out and connecting with people from all walks of life and you saying, I have 2 friends, and that's more than enough.
It's true. What's the difference
And
between me
someday-
and you?
Bo and
My
Peters
friends
are going to
have-
have houses, and you will go to them. And they will have nice sconces and nice
Positive.
things.
It's positive thinking, but I don't think either of them are ever going to have a house. Fucking Dumb and Dumber.
They're just gonna be staying in a bungalow. They're just gonna be
Bo and
renting
I actually
apartments.
talked about sort of splitting a home. We were thinking like a log cabin out in Wyoming, right at the sort of fork of the Salmon River there.
The Salmon River is in Idaho and upstate
It's in
New York,
Idaho.
brother.
You're thinking
No,
of the
it's-
Steelhead River.
Yes, that is where the fucking Pittsburgh Steelers play.
The
Right
Salmon River in
in the
upstate New York
Steelhead
is
River.
actually a very, very popular steelhead river, steelhead fishing river, especially around this time of year. A lot of people fish for steelhead there.
Jersey Jerry's a big Steeler head.
Yes, he's a massive Steelhead.
It is.
Hey, Jack, it's a fact. The show's back in town.
Everybody's
Who's gonna
looking.
Sunday
win,
night
the
football.
Ravens or the Browns?
We're playing around. All right. Well,
You're
Francis,
gonna
you
be
gotta run.
found by the fucking. Where you
Don't
running
put
to,
that
Francis?
evil on me.
Well,
I do
Francis,
gotta
you
run.
gotta head out.
Where are you going, Francis?
Blood's got the
got,
Patriots cardigan.
I got some stuff
No.
I gotta go do today.
You gotta
busy
do what
day.
today?
Gotta run some lines.
Classic.
Oh yeah.
Sass- All three of us run different kind of lines. Sass is running flies. I'm running that fucking Colombian pure from Bogota.
And Francis, theater or some gay shit. I don't really
Yeah,
know.
that's exactly
that's
what
Yeah,
we're
that's
saying.
my boy Francis. He's a theater guy.
Or some gay shit. I don't really know.
He loves to act.
You'll catch him reading lines with his shirt off in the front porch.
Oh, what's up, Shane? Sorry, I was just going over my lines for tomorrow. Just your full
Oh, is
dick
that
is
your-
out.
Is that your babe right there?
I didn't even
realize.
notice. I was lost
was
in the
so-
script.
I was just lost in my cock veins.
All right.
Slow stroking while Trump's on Joe Rogan. Dude,
We're all going to be
dude.
back in office on Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
Sweet. Hell
like
yeah.
Trump.
Can't wait to see
Can't
you
wait.
boys.
Yeah, so we're recording in office on Wednesday, and then when's the election? Next Tuesday?
See you next Tuesday.
2
bitch.
Tuesdays from now, yeah.
2 Tuesdays from now is the election. We're gonna do an election extravaganza from Sass's apartment. Live stream, probably 7-hour live stream. We're thinking,
Something like that.
and me and Francis we're gonna drink an entire bottle of Brennivin and reminisce on our times in Iceland.
Hell yeah. It's cool that we've all been to Iceland.
I know that's the
Tank
only
10.
country we've all been to.
except for America, of course.
What
Probably
other ones have we?
Canada, too.
Sass, where have you been?
I've been
Been to
to
Mexico, Sass?
Nope.
Been to
Canada?
Canada.
I've been to Canada. Gonna be in
Bing,
Canada
yes.
a lot this year. I got my tour dates for next year. I'm in Canada like 4 times.
Must be nice.
And then where else? What other countries have you been to?
I've been to Italy, France, England.
Okay,
Good.
we've all been to those.
Yep. All right. Love you, boys. I'll see you on this week.
All right.